This is the bombshell Cleveland fans have been waiting for. Andrew Berry wants Shedeur Sanders to be the Browns franchise quarterback. Not a placeholder, not I see what happens, but the guy. This is the bombshell Cleveland fans have been waiting for, and it changes everything for the future of the team.
Really nice.
You're not fully proud, kinda.
I'm kind of proud. Look, first shot, it was a perfect no, but you made plays, you operated like. So it's just stacked.
I love when you tell the facts. Do you know? But it's okay. It's okay.
Listen, you did a nice job. Okay, so just take what you learned from tonight, apply to the joint practices, and then the next preseason. All right.
You were the real player now. I'm gonna bring that sauce to you.
I know you. I know you. Really good job. That's a great start.
It feels more real now. I'll just say I'm back in my groove.
Could still find some value on the open market with veterans on potential team-friendly one-year deals. Here it says these three Browns veterans could soon be looking over their shoulders in 2026. Now, we all have heard about the rumors, and we're going to get into that as well on ESPN Cleveland about the Brian Thomas Jr. situation with the Jacksonville Jaguars. If you can use the second-round pick to get Brian Thomas Jr., you go and get him quick, fast, and in a hurry, because you all know I don't believe in Jerry Judy as a number one. I don't even believe in him as a number two.
Let me ask you something real quick. When was the last time a general manager, a man who controls the entire roster, willingly walked away from three of his own veterans? Not because he had to, not because the money forced him, but because he wanted to build something bigger. Andrew Berry is not just cleaning house. He is making a statement, and that statement has Shedeur Sanders' name written all over it. Yeah, you heard that right. Three Browns veterans on notice right now, and I'm going to break down every single one, who they are, why Berry is done with them, and what this all means for Shedeur's future in Cleveland. If you care about this team, if you believe in what's being built, do not click away, because this one changes everything. Real quick, welcome to Keep the Vision. If you're new here and you love real, honest Browns talk, not the fake hype, not the blind hate, hit that subscribe button right now. Ring that bell, because we cover this team like nobody else does. Now let's get into it.
Teams remain on the market as unrestricted free agents, and general manager Andrew Berry and the Cleveland Browns could look soon to pounce. Okay, the Browns took a tactical approach for the first wave of free agency, most notably shoring up the offensive line by reaching deals with interior linemen Zion Johnson, Elgton Jenkins. They also traded for right tackle Titus Howard and re-signed guard Tevin Jenkins and added linebacker Quincy Williams of the Jets to replace Devin Bush.
All right, so here's where we are. We are officially into week 2 of the 2026 NFL League year. The first wave of free agency, the big, splashy signings, that wave has come and gone. And Andrew Berry, he did not sit on his hands. This man went out and rebuilt the entire offensive line. Zion Johnson, interior lineman, signed. Elgton Jenkins, signed. Titus Howard, traded for at right tackle. Kevin Jenkins, re-signed. Quincy Williams from the Jets, added to replace Devin Bush at linebacker. In one single wave of free agency, Berry basically said, my quarterback is going to have protection. End of story. But here's the thing that people are sleeping on. Yes, the Browns were in a tough cap situation. Yes, the Deshaun Watson contract restructure had to happen just to stay compliant. But even with all of that, Berry still found a way. He still checked the major boxes. And now, with new cap space opening up going into the April draft, this team is about to make another move, and three guys are standing right in the way. Number 1, Alex Wright. Now listen, I don't have anything against Alex Wright as a person, but as a professional football player on this team right now, he has not delivered. Plain and simple. You got elite edge rushers still sitting on the free agent market right now. Joey Bosa, Cam Jordan, Javon Clowney, Hassan Reddick. These are proven, battle-tested pass rushers. And Cleveland has the defensive culture, the talent around them to be a real draw for those guys. Why keep a guy who hasn't reached his ceiling when you can bring in a veteran who already proved his ceiling is Pro Bowl level?
By Andrew Berry, okay? It says the Browns need depth behind Wright and Garrett, and the former might benefit from having an established veteran behind him, pushing him for snaps. Okay, Dawand Jones. Dawand Jones has been a huge disappointment. Make no mistake about it. Dawand Jones has been a disappointment. Here it says Jones was one of the Browns' biggest winners from the first wave of free agency after the team passed on adding the top left tackle on the market, Rasheed Walker. Some interesting names are still out there. However,
Barry wants real competition behind Myles Garrett. Alex Wright, despite the potential, hasn't earned that spot with his play. And in 2026, with Shedeur Sanders taking over this offense, you need your defense to be elite. Every single position group has to be pushing each other. Wright being comfortable? That is a problem Barry is about to fix. Number 2, Dawand Jones. And this one, I'll be honest with you, this one genuinely hurts. Because when Dawand Jones is healthy and locked in, the man is a problem. He has the frame, he has the athleticism for his size, but injuries have just eaten this man alive. 3 games in 2025. 3 games. That is not what you need at left tackle when you were rebuilding an entire offense around a young quarterback. You cannot hand Shedeur Sanders a blindside protector who you genuinely don't know will be standing on the field in week 1. That is not fair to Shedeur. That is not fair to this fan base. And look, Barry passed on Rasheed Walker, the top left tackle available on the market. That was not an accident. That tells me Barry is going into the April draft to find his left tackle. Taylor Decker is on the market. Jonah Williams is available. The Browns have real options. Dawand Jones, as much as it hurts to say, is playing for his Cleveland future right now. And based on the injury history, Barry may have already made his decision. Number 3, and y'all, this is the big one, Jerry Judy. Now I know some of you love Jerry Judy, and I get it. The man had a Pro Bowl season in 2024. The talent is there, the hands are there, but consistently, he just came off a down year. And a down year from your number 1 receiver when you've got a rookie quarterback trying to find his confidence and his rhythm, that is a dangerous combination. Here's the business side of it. The Browns can save nearly $4 million in cap space by trading Judy after June 1st. That is real money. That is another weapon for this roster. And if trading Jerry Judy is what it takes to go get Brian Thomas Jr. from Jacksonville, you make that call before the other person even finishes saying hello. A second-round pick for BTJ? That is a robbery. You commit that crime immediately and you do not look back.
I think right now that Andrew is showing admirable restraint in not trading for a receiver, even one under a rookie contract. When you have the ability to get one, your own, why give up a pick to get somebody else's disappointment?
Well, then, Tony, that brings me to draft, and obviously mock drafts aren't everything. You just did your mock draft 4.0 yesterday. Mel Kiper came out with his today.
Now, Barry has shown real restraint this offseason. He didn't overpay for Mike Evans, Alec Pierce, or Romeo Doubs in Wave 1. That was calculated. He is protecting his high picks for the draft. He is not giving up first-round picks for somebody else's problem. That is smart football. That is a man who is building something that actually lasts. Here's the part nobody is talking about. Every single one of these guys, Alex Wright, Dawand Jones, Jerry Judy, they worked for this. They put in the reps. They showed up to OTAs, to training camp, through injuries, through losses, through seasons that broke most people's spirits completely. They are not statistics on a spreadsheet. They are human beings who chose this game and gave it everything they had. And the truth of professional football, the part that breaks your heart every single time, is that effort alone is never enough. Results are what survive. The team moves on. The business moves on. Andrew Barry is not sacrificing these players because he doesn't respect them. He is doing it because he respects Shedeur Sanders' future more than he fears the short-term pain. And that right there, that is what a real rebuild looks like. It is not painless. Yes, it is not clean. It does not feel good in the moment. But 5 years from now, when Shedeur Sanders is standing in that pocket with a clean jersey and a smile on his face, driving this franchise to places Cleveland has never seen, these decisions right here will be exactly why. These three men will be part of that story too, even if they are not on the field for it. So that is the breakdown. Alex Wright, Dawand Jones, Jerry Judy. Three guys on notice, one vision, one quarterback, one direction. And his name is Shedeur Sanders. If this video gave you something to think about, if it made you feel something real, if you learned something today, hit that thumbs up right now. That one click tells YouTube to put this in front of more real Browns fans just like you. And if you are not subscribed yet, what are you even doing? Hit that subscribe button, hit the bell, because we are going to track every single move Andrew Berry makes this offseason. Every draft pick, every cut, every signing, all of it, right here, right now. I am locked in. Are you? Keep the vision. Let's go, Browns.